everyone, this is Jane. I'm coming on here today to share with you what I've been up to for the past, about 3 months since I made my last video. And let me start out by saying if I look like someone who is about to melt, that's because I am. Spring here has been crazy hot. We usually don't have this much heat in the spring, and it has been, I think, between 23 and 29 degrees almost every day. And in my part of the country, I think we have had maybe one day with rain, and not even a full day, it was just a bit of rain now and then. So everything here is really dry and just hot. And right now it's about 6:45 here in the evening, and it's just about 24 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is equivalent to in Fahrenheit, but let me tell you, it's hot. So far this year we have had I think maybe 25 summer days, and the summer day here is when the temperature gets above 25 degrees Celsius. And it is, let me check, June 8th. So that just says it all. But I'm going to warn you, this is probably going to be a pretty long video because, as I said, I haven't made a video in about 3 months. So I have a bunch of things to share with you. I have some stitchy kindness, I have some finishes, I have some FFOs, not just cross stitch but crochet as well, and I have progress on my whips. I have a new start, a little teeny tiny bit of purchases. So let's just get started. I hope this video is coming out okay. The quality and the sound, the picture quality and the sound. I'm actually filming on my tablet for the first time. So yeah, hope it comes out well. If there's any problems, please let me know in the comments, because then I won't use my tablet for filming anymore. But let's get into it, and let us start with... Let's start with the kindnesses. As most of you, if not all of you, know, I'm a multi-crafter, and I follow not just FlossTube but other crafty channels. And I received a card pretty long time ago, in the beginning of May, from one of the paper crafters that I follow. So here's the card. Getting used to the... And I hope this is coming out right when I upload the video. But it says hello, and it is a striped background, and she has used a doily and layered the hello piece onto a piece of glittery cardstock and a piece of black cardstock, and she wrote me a nice note inside. And this is from Jill, who is Love My 2x1 here on YouTube. And she might actually have changed her name. Maybe. But I'm sure you can find her if you want to see what she's making. She has Love My 2+1. So that was from Jill. And then quite a while ago, I have stuff all over. Let me put it there. Then a while ago, I won a giveaway from Aussie Stitcher, Belinda, and I'm just trying to see if I can see any date on it. Nope, no date. But this is from Aussie Stitcher. She is having giveaways like Michelle Bendy Stitchy. She is doing them the same way, and I was the lucky winner of the pattern for this stocking. Isn't it? Oh, there. With the penguins coming down the hill. And I was so lucky when I won this because I have actually wanted to try to make a stocking for a while, but since I am crafting on a almost non-existent budget, I haven't been able to afford to buy a pattern. So now I have one. Thank you so much, Belinda. I just think those penguins are super cute. I'm just trying to put things back where they belong. And talking about Michelle Garrett Bendy Stitchy, I actually have 3 things here that I won in her giveaways. The first one, and in no particular order, but the first one is this, and she has stitched this one, and let me see, Ray, I think it says here. She has stitched it. She won it in a giveaway that Michelle had, and she has stitched it, and when she was done she let Michelle know, and she put it up in one of her giveaways again, and this time I was the lucky winner. I haven't started this one yet because I have had the graduation stuff I've been working on for my daughter and her boyfriend. So yeah. The next thing is also from Michelle Garrett Bendy Stitchy, and it's the animal ornaments with the ugly sweaters. They're just so adorable, and I actually think that I might stitch these as some of you that have watched my earlier videos might remember. I stitched some pincushions for the children's daycare center that I work for as a substitute person. You know, I go there whenever I'm needed. If someone is sick or is on away for some reason, on holiday or something, they call me and I go there. And I stitched the pincushions for them last year for a Christmas thing they had for the parents, grandparents, friends, whoever wanted to go support them, because it's a private institution. So they do get a bit of money from the state, but most of the money they have to fund for themselves. Of course, the parents pay for the children to go there, but they do some events and in order to raise money for toys for the kids and stuff like that. And I'm actually thinking about stitching these ones and making them into ornaments this year for the Christmas event. And along with these, she sent this pattern from Mr. X-Stitch. He is, and I haven't actually been visiting his site yet, but it's something for a project, an art project that he's going to do this Christmas, and he is asking people to stitch one of these Christmas bulbs, one or more, you can decide for yourself, and send them to him. And I believe you have to stitch them on 14 count Aida. Yeah. Let me see. Stitch a version of one or more of these designs on 14 count fabric in whatever colors you like, and then visit mrxstitch.com/bulb to find out where to send it. So yeah, so if that's something you want to look into, let me see if I can do this. Where is it? Over here it might be. Let me see. Yeah, there. See it? Right over here. mrxstitch.com/bulb to find out more information and to find the pattern, I believe. So I'll try to see if I can do some and maybe get them shipped off to him. I believe he's in the UK. So postage is a bit cheaper to send to the UK than, for instance, to the US or Australia, or you know. And the last giveaway I won on Michelle Bendy Stitches channel was this Teddy Teddy pattern, and he's just adorable. Yeah, so haven't started him either, but I will at some point because he's just so cute. And along with this pattern, she sent this beautiful postcard, and it is James Abbott McNeil Whistler, and I believe the piece is called Miss Cicely Alexander, excuse me, Harmony in Grey and Green from 1872, and it's oil on canvas, and maybe it is, you can see it on Tate Gallery, maybe, but it's beautiful. So thank you, Michelle, so much for your generosity and for the beautiful patterns that I have won in your giveaways. The next and the last Stitchy Kindness is from Mary Rose, and her YouTube channel is Stitch Bliss Corner. Stitch Bliss Corner, I believe it is. And again, this was a giveaway that I won, and it is this pattern. It is Spring Beauty, and let me tilt it this way. Yeah, she's just beautiful as well. So I would like to get this started as well, but she mostly calls for DMC, and then there's a little bit of sparkly in here, I believe. But the DMC threads are crazy expensive here. I think I have mentioned it before, but I pay about $2 US a skein for just regular DMC. And that's why it can take me a while to kit up a project, and that I actually often do it in bits, because it's just too expensive to kit up, and especially those that calls for a lot of colors. They get really expensive. But eventually I will get to start those. And what's next? What's next? Should we take the purchases? As I said, only a tiny bit of purchases. I went to a thrift store actually to find a circular knitting needle in 8 millimeters. They didn't have one, but they had some cross stitch kits, brand new, never opened, for under $2 a piece for a full kit. And I got this one. Let's see if I can get it to pick. Yeah. And this is actually to make a card, and everything is in here. The fabric, the threads, the card base, and everything. So I got that one. I got this one. This one is for making a card as well. And again, unopened, and everything is in here. And I found this guy, or these guys. And if you have watched my latest 2-3 videos or something, you will know that I am just crazy about Winnie the Pooh. So of course he had to come home with me. And again, unopened full kit for under $2. Couldn't leave him be there. And I got this one with Winnie the Pooh as well. Again, unopened, everything in there. So, and again, under $2. And as I said, if there's, glare and all of that, first time filming with my iPad, or not iPad, tablet, and second time filming showing my face. Oh yeah, I got some color. The heat. Crazy. Let's take finishes. I believe the last time I made a video I was working on this slithering piece, and it's now finished. And now the sun is shifting outside. I hope the lighting is okay anyway. But the slithering piece is finished, and these Harry Potter patterns, I found on Pinterest a link to a Tumblr page, profile, whatever it's called, for the person who actually made these patterns, and put them up on her Tumblr page for free. And my next finish is excuse me, let me take a sip here. I have to stay hydrated. My next piece is a very special piece. or my next finish is a very special finish. I think last year I won a giveaway on Ingeborg's channel, A Stitch Too Far, with a pattern, or it was actually a full kit from her local LNS. The owner of her local LNS designed the pattern and dyed the threads for it, and I was one of 3 lucky winners. And I have shown you this when I started it, but now it's finished and it's just beautiful. I can't say anything else, and let me see if you can see. Oh no, I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, it is so beautiful, and I actually don't think I'm having a glare on the screen. No, I'm not sure if it will pick up the colors. The colors in this are so beautiful. Let me see, up here, maybe a little, no. Can we get it to pick up the colors? It's done 1 strand over 2 on a 28 count, and I'm actually not sure that it's picking up the colors of the thread. But there is red and green and yellow and turquoise and a light brownish green and a bunch of beautiful colors in this. And of course the lighting have to be bad. Let me see if I can. Maybe, yeah, I'm getting some sun rays and some shine from my face, and oh my god, this video is a hot mess. But hey, it's just like me. Better? No? Yeah? Maybe? A little bit. There, you can actually, let me see if I can do it. Kind of like this. Light shine on it. There, it's actually picking up some of the colors. Yep. So, Ingeborg, this pattern will be in the mail for you at some point. Let me turn this light up again. Too dark? No, maybe. At some point, I'll get the pattern in the mail for you so you can stitch this. And once again, thank you so much for your generosity, and your channel is just my lucky channel, I believe, because I have won 2 of your giveaways now, and you have had 2 giveaways. So thank you so much, Ingeborg. It's beautiful, and I just have to find the perfect frame for it. Let me see if I can do it with... Did that help? Yeah, maybe a bit. It's because the sun has moved now, and I have a door out over here, out to my garden, where the light was coming in. You know, the sun was coming in the door, and now it has moved on, so it's in a different angle. But let me see if I can get... Nope. Not anytime soon. Sorry. But I have another. It's actually an FFO, and you have seen the finished piece a long time ago. Sometime in the beginning of last year, actually. but it is a kit that was gifted to me from Joxgirl here on YouTube. And I had finished it, and I wanted to get the perfect frame for it. And I actually found one in IKEA on sale for a very, very good price. So here it is, my Believe piece, all finished, if you vote, and in a beautiful frame. It's a lacy type metallic frame. Yeah. Yay! And it's so beautiful, and it was actually my January 1st start last year, and it was my first time beading. You can see all of these around here are beads. So my first time beading, and my first time, I believe, actually stitching a US pattern. Maybe, I don't remember. But now it's FFO'd in what I think is the perfect frame for it. And my last FFO is not cross stitch, it's crochet, and it is the graduation caps that I was making for my daughter and her boyfriend, and now light really sucks. Let me see if I can fix it with this light maybe. Too bright, not bright enough, not the right place for it. Glare of me because I am so hot. I'm putting it over here, and now it is tilting around. Sorry, this video is just a hot mess. Should have done it earlier in the day, but I didn't have time. So, graduation cap for my daughter. It is all finished. I have used metallic buttons here and a metallic button up here. Yeah. And well, you can see it has this dark blue here, and then this black thing, and then the button over here, and I'm just going to do like this. I embroidered her name on a piece of Ada and sewed it on there, and put on this little charm right here that says "Made with Love." So that's excuse me, that's her graduation cap done. And on the inside I have a piece of felt in the top and some leather and some just white cotton fabric underneath the leather. Oh my god, I can't speak. And I actually used laminated, the laminating plastic folder thingies that you put through the laminator machine. I actually laminated a couple of those and used to make it a bit stiffer. So I finished hers and I finished his. So yeah, crochet finish, 2 of them, and his is exactly like hers, except it's a little bit bigger, and of course it has his name on the back. And yeah, now we have whips. And let me take the one in the bottom of the stack first, because my daughter know that she is having the hat, but her boyfriend don't know. Oh my god, that's bright in your face. This doesn't work. I'm just trying to see if I can get some bit more lighting. Crap. Well, I hope you can see it, and as I told you first time, and I'll try to find another location next time, or set up the light better or something. But I wanted to do something that would be a surprise for my daughter as well, so I decided to embroider a piece for both of them. And disaster! Sorry if you can't. If I'm making you dizzy or sick, and if you just turn off the video, you know, you're excused. Okay? I wanted to make something that my daughter didn't know, and I decided to embroider a piece for both of them. And you have seen most of the piece. So now I'm just trying to cover up her last name. All I need now is the exact day, and she actually told me the date yesterday, so I can get those filled in and get them framed and finished for the end of this month. And here's the boyfriend, done in the light blue, and this down here, the yeah, you can see that right, HTX, is done in a navy, and this is just a random blue that I had in my stash. So I can get the dates on here now and get them framed. And I actually found a couple of really cool frames for them. Super old. You know, metallic frames, and with some old glass that is, I don't know if you can see it, no, but it's not flat, it is, what do I call it? You know, it's not flat, you know, like, it is a bit curved. There it was, curved, yeah. So I got this one that is kind of gold colored. I don't know, yeah, you can probably see it up there. And I got this one that is more like silver. So, and I actually got them for free. At the moment I am attending a course. The system in Denmark, when you don't have work, you have to, we get social security, and in order to get the social security, of course, you have to be active in your you know, hunting for a job, applying for jobs, and you have to, not all the time, but every 3 months, every 6 months, you have to attend some kind of either a course or be an intern, unpaid intern, either at a public or a private workplace. You know, most of our daycare centers and schools and stuff like that are public here in Denmark, and we have a few private schools and private daycare centers, and you can be a unpaid intern there, or you can go to another workplace, you know, a store or a warehouse, or you know, in the fields that kind of interest you, or in the fields that you are applying for jobs. Excuse me, I'm just so hot. And at the moment I'm attending this course where I can get help with my written, you know, when I write to the places to apply for jobs. And we have some classes where most of the classes are volunteer. So you decide if you want to do the class, or if you just want to apply for jobs, look for jobs and stuff like that. And they have in the basement, they have some what to call it? I'm not sure of the term in English, but they have a lot of craft supplies. And I found those frames down there. We were looking for something else because we were making a gift for a teacher that had last day today, actually. He was an intern and had been there for, I think, maybe 24 weeks or something. So we made him a gift. And was looking for something to do that, and I found those frames, and I asked the leader of the place if I could maybe buy the frames if they weren't too expensive, and she talked to the person who had put them down there, and she said, well, you can just have them. So I got lucky and got those frames for free. And let me just take another sip here. And now lighting, I think, is really bad. Is it just because I can't see because of the angle? No. Okay, I will hurry up going through the last bit. And if you can't see it, please let me know. I will film this last bit where if you are interested, of course, I'll show this last bit in another video with better lighting. But I think I've shown this one before. It's Hedwig from Harry Potter. And when I started, or when I got her done, I could see that she was just not showing up properly on this fabric. So I decided to do some blue background in half stitches, and then I am going to do a frame in Gryffindor colors. And I found the pattern for the owl on a page called The Leaky Cauldron. I just put in a Google search, and it's 3 patterns that they have on there. Let me just put it back here. No, you know what? I'll do that after. This is going to be a pincushion for one of my co-workers at the daycare center that I attend occasionally. Then I have a new start. I started my Indian that I won from, oh my god, Teresa Craig here on YouTube. Another one of the Aussie stitches. Can you see it? Well, it's a red Indian motorbike. And I started that one. Let me just unroll it here. I started it in the center, and it was just, some different blocks of color, so I decided to work my way out here to actually, so that you could see what it was. So that's how far I'm on this one so far. And I totally stole Michelle Bendy's idea with using the needle minders. I usually stitch in hand because I don't have frames or something. I have one, not a Q-snap. So I stitch in hand, and I just roll up the fabric over here, and hold it like this when I'm stitching. And yeah, you can see my back. Actually, not too bad, I think. And the excess fabric you have over here, I just roll up and use my needle minder to hold it. So it's actually rolled up here. So thank you for the tip, Michelle. I am using it all the time now. So that was that one. The next piece is this one. Again, a pattern from The World in Stitches on Tumblr. Just a pattern. And this is actually the last one that I need to get done. I have to hold banner, but I have, rolled it up. Have my needle minder on there. So I have the whole banner done, and I started the frame around. And this piece is actually one of the pieces that I'm kitting up, in sections. I'm buying maybe 3 skeins of floss or 4 skeins of floss, and then I can do a section. So yeah, so that's how far I am with that one. There's this one there. The next piece I've worked on is this piece, my Mediterranean piece, as I call it. I don't know what it's called. It's a Somerset Collections kit, Somerset Design Collection. I bought this one as a kit from my local discount grocery store that obviously has other things as well. And I don't remember how far I was on it the last time, but let me just unroll it. And on this one I'm using these bulldog clips, or whatever they are called, these triangular thingamajiggies, to hold it. And this is how far I am on this one. And this is actually my first time doing a full coverage like this, and my first time trying parking. I actually started it out in this corner, and just, all over the place, kind of cross country, I think you call it. But then I thought I would, try parking. And I'm not afraid to show my back. Hot mess. But hey, I don't think you can have quite as neat a back when you are doing parking. So, yeah. This is coming along as well. I'm a little bit more than half the way, I believe. So, I just roll it up and put these clips on it, and the same on the side, the other side. And I use the clips on the other side actually to hold my threads. These up here are the ones that are packed in the column beside, and these down here, you know, are the ones that are packed just in the same column underneath. So that's that one. And the last piece I think I've worked on is actually this Winnie the Pooh kit that was gifted to me from Shelly, I wanna say, from the UK. And I haven't worked a ton on this, but I did get Winnie the Pooh almost done. He needs a nose and some back stitching. And I started on Tigger. I have his arm coming in. Let me see how to do this. Where am I there? I have his arm coming in here, you know, in the hook, and I have some of him over here. So, not a lot of progress, but hey, every stitch count. I think that was all. If not, we'll take it in my next video. I'll try to make a video when the 2 graduation pieces are fully finished and in their frames and ready to go out, and I am planning on making graduation cards for them as well. Just need to find the time, and we are closing in because their last days are the 25th and the 27th. My daughter is having her last exam on the 27th, and that's the day that she is getting her graduation cap. And her boyfriend is having his last exam on the 25th. And he's getting his graduation cap that day. And then they are getting their, what are those called, you know, the, their exam papers, graduation papers maybe, on the 29th. So we are closing in pretty fast. Still have some work to do, but hey, if I need to, I'll just take the nights, the evenings, you know, sleep is so overrated, right? Can't sleep anyway because it's so dang hot. But yeah, again, first time trying to film on my tablet, and the light disappeared on me. So sorry for the bad quality. Hope you could see what I was showing. If there's anything you couldn't see that you wanna see, just let me know, and I'll include it in my next video and try to film earlier in the day, or maybe find a location where the light don't change that much. So yeah, I'll let you go now. 50 minutes. I think this is my longest video ever. So if you stayed this long, thank you so much. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by. And to my long-term subscribers, thank you so much for keep coming back. And thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. It means a lot to me. Yeah. I don't think I'm just rambling now. I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful evening, day, night, whatever it is, where you're at when you watch this video. For me, it's the start of the weekend. A very hot one, I think. They are promising 29 degrees Celsius tomorrow. I'm not good with heat. 20, 22, that's fine. Yeah. But I'll see if I can survive the heat. Probably we can. Have done it so far. And I'll be back hopefully before 3 months this time. And actually hopefully within maybe 2 weeks to show you the finished graduation pieces. Maybe some graduation cards. No. And yeah, that's it. Gonna let me know if there was something you couldn't see that you wanna see. Let me know if the quality of this video is just crap, because I'll just go back to using my phone. It's just easier for me when I want to do a video this way, and I felt I actually had to this time because I had that big piece from Ingeborg that I had to show, and I wouldn't be able to fit it all in if I was using my phone because it's filming from above. I have one of those flexible clamp on your table holding your phone thingies to put my phone in when I film, and I wouldn't be able to fit in that piece. Oh, by the way, and I'm not going to show you, I'm just going to tell you, I am actually knitting a mermaid tail blanket for my daughter. I found the pattern for it on a website with Drops Design. You can find them everywhere. You can find them on Pinterest. You make a Google search. You can get patterns for knitting. You can get patterns for crochet, and I'll maybe show you in the next video. It's about 3/4 of the way, a bit more than 3/4 of the way done. But it's so big and it's so hard to sew with when it's this hot. So might take a while before it's all done. Now I'm letting you go. I have been rambling on for another 4 minutes now. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thumbs up. Thank you for being you, and thank you for making your own videos and brighten my day. I'm going to go now. Until the next time. Bye.